Hey, you're here again with another video, and this is TheBossa Talks. As you can see, I'm back to my old place. So, summer ended and school got started. So I'm here for my last semester to finish my college. As we all again back to school, I'd like to talk about bullying in schools. I see a lot of posts in the internet that children got bullied in their schools, and children thinks that bully is just destroying their lives and destroy everything they have. It's like a nightmare that you run away from it but you cannot escape. If you ask me, I think opposite. Bullies are actually easy to handle. The only thing you need is a strong will to fight. So let's hold up here. Let me get from the start. I was bullied in school too when I was a kid. In elementary school, especially in the 5th and 6th grades, I was bullied a lot. So that was the very first time that some people pushed me around and made fun of me. At first it was too hard to handle. Bullies are calling me nerd and other things. I'm trying to make friends but nobody likes to be friends with me because I was a nerd. It was really hard if you're experiencing something like that at the first time. Of course I had some friends those times, just a couple of people who actually called nerd too. But we were good friends and we were having a good time, and those were my best friends. But still, I wanted to be a kid that people liked or popular. I don't know what you call it, but I wanted to be liked. Well, why would I want to be so popular or liked those times? Because I was in love with some girls. But of course those times nobody fell in love with me. So that was the first time I learned how to deal with bullies or how to defend myself. Those times I have made my first objective in my life, my first aim in life.
Oh my god, it's happening, bro!
Mission 1. I will become a person that girls like to hang out. So that was my first target. Of course that wasn't an easy task, so I need to do a lot of observation. I observed some popular kids, what they're doing, how do they talk to girls, and etc. I observed every person's actions according to women and according to other kids. What makes them popular, why girls love them, and how come they become so popular. So according to my findings, it's not easy to become someone popular in school. The thing is, you need to find a balance. Neither you can't be too different nor too normal. But the answer to this question, to how to become someone that women like or girls like, well, that's easy. Just be yourself. You have to be yourself, and you need to learn how to talk to a woman or a girl. Slowly girls started to like me and started to talk with me, and that opened some gates for me. In 2007 we moved to another city, so I started to live there. But the thing is, the culture and the behaviors of people were really different. Bullies actually way more violent than before. In those times I have never fight before, so this lead me to find another objective.
Oh shit, it's happening again, man!
Mission 2. Learn to defend yourself. Learning to defend myself is way more harder than to make girls love me. I was getting pretty annoyed from all those physical attacks and etc. I started to learn how to be violent. I mean, I was observing other people, what they're doing each other, what they're doing to me, and how they react to each other. So there I learned how to be tough and how to handle the hits and not to cry away or not to get hurt. If they're hitting me hard, then I'll hit them back. So those times I didn't want to get in detention, so I was careful on my actions. I wasn't offensive, but I was always defensive. So if they're hitting me hard, I was trying to handle those hits as long as I can, until one day there was a kid in school that calls people with strange nicknames that we didn't really own or like. That was really annoying. One day I told him to stop. He didn't stop. I told him, if you call me like this over and over and over again, I will kick your ass. Of course he didn't believe me, so he kept calling me those nicknames. So I attacked him, we threw a couple of punches, and then the principal got us. We were busted. I was so scared of detention. I wasn't afraid of anything, but I was afraid of getting detention. But the strange thing is, that principal didn't give us any detention or any kind of a punishment. Just he put us aside and said, you apologize for him, you apologize for him, and get out of my face. That was all. So it was strange for me, because for my whole life, if you do something bad, you will get punished. But in that school, you don't get punished. If I weren't getting any detention, if I beat someone up, then things getting really exciting. It showed me that I can beat up any bullies without getting detention. From that moment, a bravery has risen up inside of me. I'm willing to fight with all bullies who harasses me. But of course I wasn't gone berserk or something. I was still thinking straight and trying to give logical decisions. But the thing is, now I have the power to attack anyone without getting detention. So some bullies continued to harass me and I started to attack them back. I wasn't fully defensive, but now I was offensive. So I have accomplished my mission too, which led me to become a real douchebag and a real badass. In 2008 I changed my school, but I was still in the same city, which my class was the oldest class. There was no high school, but only the middle school, and we were the 8th grades in that school, which makes us the real badass ones. Our word was low in that school. So I have become a real douchebag and I was really harassing a lot of people. So I was become a bully actually. I was a nerd and now I have become a douchebag itself, a bully itself. We were harassing and bullying the whole school. It was really good to feel that power. You are the strongest and nobody can do anything to you, and girls really like you. It was perfect. But the thing is, you have that power, but people actually not like you, and I don't want to become a douchebag. So in high school, I looked over about my methods in school life, and I thought that I should change some of my ways. I know how to become popular, I know how to make girls love me, I know how to defend myself, but I have become a bully itself, a douchebag, a real douchebag. So I have to find another balance.
Oh, it's for the third time, it's happening, bro.
Mission 3. Find the balance. I wasn't so popular in high school, I was still getting bullied by some kids, but the thing is, people actually like me. I have created my own ways to show my value to others. I was a swimmer back then, so I rebuilt my school's swimming team from start to the end, and we have gained some medals and trophies. I was interested in making movies, and I was participated in some of the school works. I recorded and edited some videos for my friends. Not every girl fall in love with me, but most of them actually liked me. Bullies were still there, but they wasn't too violent on me. This time they have some respect on me too. Of course they were trying to bully me, but inside they were actually respecting what I'm doing or whoever I am. So this is actually the life's rule, to have bullies in your life. You can't end them or you can't avoid them. It will happen. But one way or another, if you show your true value to other people, then people will like you, which will end up with bullies somehow will respect you too. And when high school finishes, I believe some of them will come to you and will apologize. So I'm referring to people who is out there and upset about bullies. I would say that do not ever get upset about it. Just look and find a way to prove yourself. You can't escape from bullies. You know what? Because life itself is a bully. So instead running away from it, become someone that is valuable. Try to improve yourself. Find your own ways to become someone liked. You don't need to be rich or so popular to become someone that is liked. Just find your own ways to make other people happy. And always help another person, even if it's your bully. With this way, you're growing up actually. So this was our topic for tonight. I hope you all guys like it. I hope to see you in another video. TheBossa out!